Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here with a very special video for all of you guys and well, I guess it is quite obvious I'm probably, of course, the same shirt, pretty much from my video that I did pretty much right around yesterday. So, yeah, probably by the time I'm recording this, I have already got done filming my thoughts video on pretty much the new SpongeBob movie for sure. So I'm actually getting this up, I think, like the day after pretty much after I did the SpongeBob movie on my thoughts videos, and literally I think hours after I did my review on Avatar Firing Ash for sure, so yeah, but you'll definitely see why for sure, so yeah, but I kind of figure for today's video, hands down, I want to do something very special, hands down. Now, normally I think with these kind of response/rant videos that I would normally do, it would actually involve certain subject matters that I want to talk about. But I kind of figure for today's video that I want to do, hands down, I want to make this for a very special friend and fellow collaborator that I know of, hands down, for sure, for quite a long time, hands down, because, yeah, obviously enough, I know I've never actually delved into pretty much that kind of territory with, of course, pretty much these kinds of videos for sure, but I've decided to make an exception, hands down, for sure, so yeah. I guess it is quite obvious I've actually worked with several other YouTubers from past to present, hands down, and I definitely want to really dive into this one for sure, and well, I guess quite obviously enough for today's video, I want to talk about my time talking about pretty much working with and really having a strong friendship with, of course, one of my friends and fellow collaborators who goes by the name of Marr Mullins. So yeah. Now you might be wondering to yourself, who is Marr Mullins, you may ask? Well, quite obviously enough, he is actually pretty much a well-known content creator who you may know of, hands down, for making all sorts of videos and stuff revolving around the stuff he loves, most notably Thomas the Tank Engine, The Muppets, just to name a few, hands down. Yeah, with of course some well-known videos that he actually did, being of course his Thomas comedy series alongside Thomas Meeple Railway, and all that sort of stuff, and even doing like reviews and other videos on the side for sure, like of course for some of his past videos, he also did his own review show, the Delmar Show, which has now been replaced with, of course, just Delmar, hands down, for sure, alongside plenty of other videos that he actually did, like of course Some Crap We Made Up, and of course another well-known one that he actually did is when he originally created Thomas and Friends Meet. So yeah, I guess it is quite obviously enough that that yeah, Delmar is actually really has been well known for, of course, for making all sorts of videos, hands down, for sure, especially pretty much when he started like I did in the Thomas and Friends community, hands down, and of course still ongoing even to this day, for sure, and yeah. And the reason why I actually brought this up, because by the time this video goes live, he has already celebrated exactly 15 years since he first started making videos, hands down, for sure, and I'm glad to see that he's still going on even to this day, while pretty much providing some really great stuff in addition to that, for sure. And you might be wondering to yourself, how did I actually meet the guy, for sure? Well, surprisingly enough, he actually came across my stuff when I used to have my old channel from 2008 all the way until 2013, for sure. And back when I was actually working things out with, of course, Thomas and Friends Island of Sword Adventures, he was kind enough to send me an audition video through his original channel, Daniel the Tank Engine, where he actually wanted to voice Henry in pretty much in my particular series, for sure, and I was actually hooked on all the way, and I really do love his portrayal of Henry, for sure, so given to all of that, I knew I had to sign him on board for, of course, that front, and plus he actually did audition for several other characters from Wine King Gatherer, for sure, and it's not just Henry that he's well known for when it comes to voice acting. He also does do a really great Scruff as well, which he actually goes into a great detailing, of course, his own video, hands down, and yeah, I think pretty much, if anything, I was really hooked on with, of course, what Delmar is actually providing when he first started back when he actually first started making videos with his Daniel the Tank Engine pretty much channel, for sure, which is long since dead, hands down. But, of course, I was also really quite thrilled with what he has providing, of course, his other channel, which he continues to use as his main channel, for sure, which originally goes by the name The Hour 345, which is actually quite nice, hands down, so yeah, I knew I was actually hooked on all the way, for sure, and yeah, given to all the hag, I knew pretty much having Delmar in, of course, on my videos could really help benefit, of course, that front, for sure. And back when I actually first started out, pretty much when I finally got Thomas and Friends Island of Sword Adventures going, for sure, it was only a little brief, but I'm really glad to see Delmar actually came on board to actually pretty much be part of course, some of my videos, for sure. But that was back in the past, hands down, so. And plus, the one other thing I should mention is that he also did create another series long before any of his well-known videos that he actually did, which was pretty much the Thomas Tank Engine show, and, well, given to all the hag, since he auditioned for, of course, pretty much to be part of my videos, I kind of figure, why don't I do the same thing for, of course, him and his videos all the way, so yeah, and I do believe I actually sent in my audition video for Stepney, pretty much that I had up in my original channel beforehand, for sure, and yeah, since then, I actually pretty much was actually I was actually immediately brought on board, hands down, and yeah, and I did recall voicing Stepney in, of course, one Thomas Tank Engine show project that has been long since deleted, hands down, but that was actually my first experience trying my hand in voicing Delmar's videos, hands down, so yeah, and since then, and as time gone on, yeah, pretty much as time goes on and we actually start to connect more, we actually did start to grow a pretty interesting friendship, for sure, and yeah, sadly we never actually talked much, given to what he and I have actually got going on in each of our ends, for sure. but I really do love on what he's actually providing, hands down, for sure. So yeah. And even pretty much, even after I lost my old channel and I have to start over with, of course, my now current channel, for sure, I knew hands down that I've never actually let pretty much Delmar go, for sure. And of course, quite obviously enough, around the time I'm currently working things out on the reboot for Thomas and Friends Island of Sordor Adventures, I knew I'd have to bring Delmar back to voice Henry, for sure. And yeah. Honestly, I'm really glad that I did, because I knew he's still on board to be part of my videos, as much as I'm on board to be part of his videos anytime soon. And yeah, and that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, for a while, nothing's come up in regards to the reboot for Thomas and Friends Island of Sordor Adventures as of recently, for sure. But I will hope that that will change over time, for sure. I knew hands down that I can't actually leave Delmar and, of course, pretty much for just Thomas and Friends Island of Sordor Adventures, and that's it. I knew I'd have to incorporate him into other videos, hands down, for sure. So yeah, pretty much since 2021, I had him voicing Henry and stuff in plenty of videos that I've actually done, for sure. Like, of course, pretty much a good chunk of my birthday videos that I've actually put up for the past few years, for sure. To even pretty much having him voice Henry again, and of course my promo video for Kinshoku Con not too long ago, for sure, to which, yeah, that's just to name me a few, with probably a whole lot more that I kind of missed out on, for sure, but I think it's safe to say that I'm really glad to have Delmar on board, for sure. And, of course, one other thing I should mention around the same time, for sure, I guess for a while, pretty much he and I never actually chatted through Skype back in the day, which that said program has been long since dead. Honestly enough, he and I have actually been chatting for the past few years through Discord and stuff, and honestly, to me, I really do think it's actually quite nice, hands down. I really do think it's really quite awesome to finally talk with the guy, hands down, for sure. And I'm really quite thrilled with, of course, pretty much all that, hands down. And plus, I even did get myself connected with, of course, a few other of his friends and fellow collaborators on his videos as well that I really got to know as well. Like, of course, you pretty much got NBC Mekachu, ThomasFan1 Tyler3587, the Milan Toon channel, and that's just to name me a few from what I can gather. So yeah, we've actually we've really actually chatted a whole lot, for sure, and yeah, every once in a while I would actually come on board and actually chat with those guys, even Delmar, to really see what we've gone through, for sure. Like, of course, sometimes it would just be me and Delmar, and we'd be chatting up as normal, for sure, to even having pretty much ThomasFan1 and NBC Mekachu come on board for, of course, any possible video ideas they got going on for Delmar's part, and even doing some script readings for some upcoming videos, hands down, to which I'm not going to say what they are, because, well, they're the ones doing all the work, and I'm just on the sidelines, for sure. But yeah, at least that's what I can say, of course, that front, hands down. So yeah, and since I actually did mention earlier that I actually had Delmar on board for plenty of my videos, I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering, have I actually provided any work for Delmar for his videos on his channel? Actually, yes, I have, for sure. I guess for one thing is that I did actually, since I did mention his Thomas and Friends Meet series that has now been passed over to NBC Megachu, I actually did do a few good jokes that I actually edited together for sure. Pretty much starting off with, of course, pretty much Thomas and Friends meets question mark for question mark, which really turned out quite well. Like, I'm really proud of course, the ones I've put together, hands down for sure, and I'm glad they got featured in. And of course, pretty much very recently, hands down, they've actually putting up a special 15th anniversary special for Delmar, which is entitled Thomas and Friends Meets Mullins Studios, and yeah, and I did actually edit together some really good jokes for that said, pretty much that said video, hands down, and I am really proud of course, pretty much how they actually turned out for sure, and yeah, it was a lot of fun being a part of it, hands down. I'm really glad I actually did it for sure, so yeah, and let's not forget to mention, I think I knew hands down, pretty much in regards to doing voiceover work for Delmar's videos. Yeah, I've been on the sidelines for that for some time now for sure, especially with, of course, Thomas Comedies, Thomas Meeple Railway, and that's just to name me a few for sure. But that did change very recently with this year for sure, because as some of you, yeah, pretty much in case a lot of you guys may not know, I did officially pretty much yeah, I actually did appear in, of course, a couple of Thomas comedies that I actually got to be a part of for sure. The first one being my small cameo appearance in, of course, the 9th edition of course, the Thomas Comedies miniseries Life on Display, and yeah, where I actually had a little small role, but actually did do a bang-up job providing the voice for the augur of course, the Colin propping that said video, and I'm really glad that I actually got to do that one for sure, so yeah. And just right around, well over a week ago, by the time this video goes live, hands down, they've already put out a brand new Thomas Comedies episode, as of recently, which is pretty much on a remade version of course, the first episode of that said series, which is on Rusty and the Boulder, and yeah, in that said episode for sure, I actually got to provide the voice of Rusty's driver, hands down, and yeah, that, I will say, I am really glad that I actually got to pretty much voice him, and of course, that's a video for sure, so I guess it's safe to say with those two alone, I did finally make my long-awaited Thomas Comedies debut, hands down, and I am really proud on how they actually turned out for sure, so yeah. And that's the one thing I can say for Delmar's videos in a nutshell for sure. I'm really glad pretty much he's continuing on to make the content that he loves to make, hands down for sure. And even if you're having a bad day from what I can gather, his videos are still guaranteed to give you guys a little something really great, hands down. It can give you something that'll give you a really great laugh. It can actually give you something very heartwarming, hands down. All that and more has really helped him in, of course, making him the content creator that he is, hands down. And I'm really glad to having a really strong friendship with him, hands down for sure. And that's amongst plenty of other people that I've actually got to work with, hands down for sure. Some of which have actually became my close friends, hands down for sure. While some have already came and went from what I can gather. And I still have my girlfriend that I still love and admire even to this day for sure. So yeah. Honestly, to me, I am really quite happy for Delmar all the way, and if he never came into a play, I guess he and I wouldn't be where we are right now for sure, and plus, when he actually used to do the Delmar show, fun fact actually, the Delmar show that he actually did actually became one of my main inspirations for me to create family movie collaboration, to which I do hope to get back to anytime soon. So yeah, I guess it is safe to say that I do also have Delmar to thank pretty much for that for sure, and I'm really quite proud of it all the way. So yeah. But either way, I am really looking forward to seeing what Delmar will have next for sure. And plus, I think with his pretty much his series that I do hope we'll possibly see more of later on down the road, Thomas Meeple Railway. It's somehow given me inspiration to actually do something similar to that with, of course, my upcoming show, Thomas HO00 Railway, to which I do hope to get around to working on at some point for sure. Maybe, I guess, somewhere around next year to see where to go from there for sure. So yeah. But either way, I think it is actually I think it's what I can say, of course, that front. And for a while, I will have plans to pretty much have Delmar in most of my upcoming videos later on down the road, if he's not too busy with other things for sure. I can confirm right now is that yeah, I guess pretty much, if anything, I do have, yeah, I am currently waiting on a brand new Thomas Comedies episode that they've already got scripted out for sure with a little revising that I actually will be making a future appearance in for sure, but that won't come until sometime later if things go according to plan. So we'll have to wait and see on that, but that's at least one thing I can confirm hands down. So yeah, but I guess right up until then, pretty much for I guess for what it is, I do have one final thing that I need to say for sure. So Marr Mullins, if by any chance you're watching this, hands down, I want to wholeheartedly and sincerely thank you. Right from the bottom of my heart, hands down, you have been a massive drive in being a really great content creator for who you are and showcasing the love, yeah, pretty much all the stuff that you actually love in making you who you are for sure. And yeah, I wouldn't be, yeah, I think I wouldn't have you in my videos pretty much, nor even pretty much be part of your videos if we never actually met for sure. So yeah, but I'm glad we actually met all the way back in 2010 for sure, and I'm so glad to have you on board all the way for sure, and I do hope we'll keep on going with that pretty much for playing more years to come for sure. So yeah. Once again, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, Marr Mullins. You have been a really great collaborator and a really great friend to me, and I do hope this keeps on going for a lot longer for sure. And yeah, and I guess in all seriousness, I do want to wish you, and sincerely, a very happy 15 years on YouTube for sure. And I can't wait to see on what you got next for sure. So yeah, really do love and respect you all the way, Delmar, and I can't wait to see what you guys yeah, pretty much what you, your friends, and everyone else that you've worked with hands down have got coming up in the near future. So yeah, and on that thought alone, I think I might as well end this video here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and by all means, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys think. And while we're at it, definitely go check out Delmar's channel for sure if you want to see any of his stuff for sure. Trust me when I say you're going to be in for a really great time, hands down. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest video, and don't worry, there will be plenty more videos coming up later on down the road, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. So I guess right up until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is SamAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.